Bhagyalakshmi, Department of Mathematics, SNS College of Technology. Today I am going to discuss about the modified Euler's method. Already we know about the Euler's method. So it's some extension having for this modified Euler method. We can discuss now. So the sum is solve y dash equal to 1 minus y. The given conditions are y of 0 equal to 0. So by modified Euler's method, and we want to calculate y of 0.1. And so the same thing we can follow for y of 0.2, 0.3, whatever it is, we can calculate now. Okay, first step we can take the given condition y dash equal to 1 minus 5 and also y of 0 equal to 0. That is, with the comparing with the general term x naught equal to y naught, and from this x naught and y naught we can get. So from this x naught equal to 0 as well as this y naught equal to 0. And also you want to calculate the h value. So what is the h value? The second value minus first value, that is 0.1 minus 0, which is equal to the difference is 0.1. This is our interval. So 0.1 we got. Next we can go for this formula. So what is our formula is yn plus 1 equal to yn plus h into function of xn plus h by 2 comma yn plus h by 2 into function of xn comma yn. So this is our modified Euler's method formula. So here what we are doing, already we know yn plus h into function of xn comma yn. This is our Euler's method formula. So in the function in terms the x and y are extended, and here we are replacing, we are adding some more. The difference divided by 2, the difference divided by with this function also. So here we can replace, here we are substituting the 0th iteration value, we get the first iteration value, that is n equal to 0 we are replacing, plus h into function of x naught plus h by 2 comma y naught plus h by 2 into function of x naught comma y naught in this. So I am going to replace all those values. So y1 equal to y naught value was 0 plus h value was 0.1 and function of x naught value is 0 plus 0.1 divided by 2 comma 0 plus 0.1 divided by 2 into function of x naught comma y naught. And here 0 plus this term, so 0.1 into function of this one, conclusion is 0.1 divided by 2 comma, and here 0.1 divided by 2 into, in bracket we can replace for this function. That function is 1 minus y, that is 1 minus y naught I am going to replace here. So the 0.1 into function, so the 0.1 divided by 2 is 0.05 comma 0.05 into this 1 minus y naught value is 0. Okay, so 0.1 into function of 0.05, and here 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 into 0.5 is 0.05. So again I got the function of x comma y. In this format we got. So here next step I am going to replace the function for this term. So 1 minus 5. So y 1 minus, for this function 1 minus y. What is y value is 0.05. So that 0.1, 1 minus 5 is 0.95 we get. So the conclusion for this 0.095 is the first iteration value. Okay, that is y of 0.1 is y1, which is equal to 0.095. So this is the answer for the first iteration. So up to this we derived. So suppose if they ask y of 0.2 or else y of 0.3, means we can continue the same thing where this is second iteration, third iteration. That means nothing but instead of n we can replace by y2 equal to y1 plus h into function of x1 plus divided by h by 2 plus y1 plus h by 2 into function of x1 comma y1. So x1 y1, if we replace here we get the next iteration value. Like that we can continue up to where we want to stop. This way we can continue this sums. So this is Euler method we can learn. Thank you.